Yeah, right?
I know, everybody got scratched.
2 minutes.
Can't make no money.
I had the first walk working. She gets off at 1:30, so we're gonna go out and meet. This one watch her.
Melancio is expected. His first pearl is hustled up there. That takes back a little bit. Melancio will clear off by 2.5 lengths. First pearl is second. Outside of first pearl is back to the road. And those are those who second chasing the solo win to Melancio. Melancio into the turn. Melancio rolls with a 3-length lead around the first big T turn. First pearl just second now, shading back to the moon is third of the 3. Around that turn, the opening quarter mile, clicked off in 23 1/5. Down the back stretch, it is Melancio about 3 furlongs from home. Freewheeling up front, back to the moon. First pearl ridden along on the inside. Scrubbed on for a little more as they approach the far turn run with 5/16 of a mile left to go. And so Melancio is still on top of the 4-length advantage. After the moon is clearly taken second from first pearl after a half mile and 48 and 1/5 of a second. That's the Ferris Allen wheel they roll. And it's Melancio back to the moon. Risky. Comes around 21.17.
As a matter of fact, he likes the rain.
Please disregard the numbers on the board. For Melancio was first, and there's a photo for second. 4 and a photo for second. Again, stand by. Hold all tickets, as always, until the race is declared official. Again, for Melancio, unofficial winner, and there's a photo for second.
I'm down. That's fine. No, we don't race. We catch them. We're the rescue squad. The former. Can I get it real quick?
There 1 to 2 on your favorite Melancio finds the winner's circle and is in winning ways. That brings us into race number 4 here. We'll take a look. This is a group of 6. Change the rider on number 6, Sandpiper Memories. Marshall Mendez will be aboard here. We'll be going a mile on the dirt here.
Fourth race, number 6, Sandpiper Memories, jockey Marshall Mendez, exacta trifecta, superfecta, double P3 and K4. Groups Award goes to Galagos. Today's Groups Award sponsored by Bugle Racing and Training. Coming up on 5 minutes post time. 3 turns here at Timonium. Give the gate.
There they go, Rosie.
They're on. Piper Memory, Sapphire Beauty, and Vodka Tini, all showing your lead foot. Here's Baby Socks, settling right off that trio as they push onto the turn. Run more Ransom, saving ground around the turn, just 3 lengths in the front. The first turn, Vodka Tini leads away from Sapphire Beauty. Ground saving more Ransom scoots through the 3rd position, and Sandpiper Memories ready back and forth about the 3 path. Extreme outside, skip through the fire, losing lots of ground, skip through the fire. I'll be hung out 4 or 5 wide on the turn 2. Last is Baby Socks. 3 across the track, Vodka Tini in narrow lead as Sandpiper Memories moves right alongside the challenge for the lead. Skip through the fire, wide around that 2nd turn, and back to more Ransom who's in 4th. Baby Socks is next, and Sapphire Beauty is 6th, with 3.5 furlongs left to run. On the inside, Sandpiper Memories battling on the lead. Sandpiper Memories is right there with Skip Through the Fire on the outside. Skip Through the Fire from Sandpiper Memories. And so Skip Through the Fire gets away, opens up a 2-length lead around the far turn. With about a 1/4 of a mile left to go, Skip Through the Fire. So solid lead by 4 as more Ransom's trying to come around. Sandpiper Memories, Vodka Tini driven. And next is Baby Socks, and it's far back to Sapphire Beauty. Wide off the turn, Skip Through the Fire. Skip Through the Fire about 5. More Ransom 2nd. Battle is on for 3rd. Here is Skip Through the Fire. 9 to 1 under Jensen. He's a 1. More Ransom was 2nd.
Racing since we got here. He's insane. I bet on him every time.
These are good races today.
Oh my.
3.24.
Hold on. Fifth race is the Terry Cook Memorial Race, stretch 180 Slane, calling is still behind. Starts the late pick 5, 12% takeout, 50 cent wager, 50 cent pick 5.
And let's take a look. The number 4 is one who comes in here, and it looks fantastic in the paddock. I thought just one of the larger frame types that we saw out here. They're really, really well put put together horse. Now the question being that Dover effort, was that just a little bit of a stretch? I personally forgive and forget because that was over a good surface, and so a little bit of moisture in it. Some horses don't take to that quite as well. This is a horse who's been closing into sprinting distances. Not something that you can see very often as a 2-year-old, and I like the way this one might be able to really relax in here and go ahead and find his ground. Looks fantastic again. Stays with the pony to warm up and just really
to the lead too.
Deserves the favoritism. But
and looking back.
Here to the other favoritism in Irish Jubilee. This one voted for Anthony Farrier. Interesting to know we were talking about, or Emily and Frank were speaking about, this is one who comes from these 4.5 hours.
Ain't looking back today, Arnaldo.
The track. This is one who really professionally went away from the pony, but didn't necessarily have a really sharpening type of warm-up. This is just a really comfortable gallop to get this one out and moving. So I expect we will see that natural speed again here, but seems very, very relaxed, which could be for this horse to go ahead and be able to stretch out, taking a little bit more ground on today. The number 3, I have to make mention of, especially with the value that we're sitting around 5-1 right now, maybe a bit shorter. I just can't see the exact mark, but this is one who caught my eye in the paddock, and looking through the family, comes from some pretty convincing types in these sprinting middle distance dirt races, so could fit very well. It's hard to go off of, for me, that sloppy sealed track going 4.5 at Charlestown for the debut win. We don't have anything more than that, but if you look at the family, it does back up what I'm seeing here in the track today. Fantastic turnout and just really looking well. The number 6 is the other one in here who just wanted to go ahead and mention that I was seeing a bigger type. I can understand why they went ahead to try and add a little bit more ground. I wouldn't be surprised if we see this one continue to add a little bit more ground in some of these future trips. But I use underneath here today because I just think there are some who might really lean into this type of configuration. Just getting horses over to the gate, and best of luck to everyone playing here for race number 5.
Checks off for Juba. They're off. Jubilee cut away. Center checks off for Juba. They're head-to-head at opening 16th of a mile. The next is Mr. Supreme, and out wide is Our Day Will Come. Irish Jubilee matching strides there. Tricks are for Juba, who's trying to take back a little bit into the turn. Neck lead for Irish Jubilee as they whip around the turn. Tricks are for Juba, applying the pressure from the outside, 2 back. And here's Mr. Supreme just off the inside, racing in 3rd. Our Day Will Come is down inside there in 4th, has 5 to make up. Good pace going. Snappy pace at 23 seconds to the opening quarter of a mile. Tricks are for Juba, Irish Jubilee. Head-to-head for the lead still. Mr. Supreme in a perfect spot to pounce. Our Day Will Come is 4th of the 4. Still 6 lengths from the duel up ahead. Around the far turn, 1/47 and 2/5 of a second. On the outside, Tricks are for Juba is driven in ahead. Jubilee on the inside start. $49.69, trifecta $60.90. Double 5-6, $379. Pick 3, $44.60. Pick 4, $446.30. Pick 5, $2,146.90. 6, race number 4, Bugle, jockey Jerome Barbosa. 6, Spirit of Zion, 2 over. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double, pick 3, pick 4. Fifth race, Terry Cook. Memorial race, won by Our Daily Cup. Up next, the 6th.
Yeah, no, when you're sitting there, you notice there's a stroller going.
Today sponsored by Bugle Racing and Training.
Horse is small. Oh, that's fine. You got 6. I have 1 5.
Race 6, 5 minutes away. El Papacito 8-5, along with Garage Beers. El Papacito's very fast away from the gate. Most smoking with those blinkers. Some early speed. 2 Flatter My Dad into third, and followed by Go Lang another 5. Garage Beers ridden along, but drops some 9 from the front. Spirit of Zion, the filly was last away from the gate, and is last on the inside as around the far turn. Quarter of a mile left to go. El Papacito, most smoking, takes to the outside to try to test. 5 lengths back. Flatter My Dad is in third, and Go Lang in fourth. The others have to pick it up. Garage Beers, Spirit of Zion. Top of the stretch, and here's most smoking, with those blinkers to the left. Opens up like the change with a 60 left to go. Later on from Flatter My Dad, finishing with plenty of interest. It's most smoking. El Papacito, good run from Flatter My Dad.
El problema que hace rato pasó con ella fue que no le pegó al caballo a tiempo y por eso perdimos en la carrera pasada. Sí, le falló. Esa no quiero perder. No,
No sé si es el favorito.
Hola, Mary. This is the long shot of the race. I do like this little. I mean, with 5.
Uncle Cat.
5 minutes. Minutes.
That's where they went.
Lined up. Yeah. Brother Conway and Uncle Cat head-to-head for the early lead. Heard on the street, Catahoula Moon is out well. There's Catahoula Moon now taken back as the speed of Uncle Cat and Brother Conway will go on. Catahoula Moon is in third right off the speed. Heard on the street right-hand rail. And War Master is the back. Only 5 lengths will cover them. Uncle Cat with a speed over Brother Conway. Uncle Cat and then get in front from Brother Conway as they round the turn. Herd on the street will stop that pace, and Catahoula Moon out of the clear too, right there. Opening quarter went 23 2/5 of a second as War Master is ridden along in the back. Still only 5 from the front and no change in the order. Uncle Cat, Brother Conway with Catahoula Moon and Herd on the street on the inside. And War Master as they round the far turn. There's a quarter of a mile left to go here at Timonium. And so Uncle Cat scratching on to a narrow lead. Uncle Cat, Brother Conway inside. Catahoula Moon Stokes on the run. And Herd on the street is just in behind and still has a shot but nowhere to go. We'll have to hang on the far outside in the clear. Herd on the street with a sweep up on the outside. Here's Herd on the street this year. Herd on the street and hanging up with a Chica. And a good looking and that Uncle Cat.
We wanted 2-1. They would have beaten. Hey, he followed behind. Two took off. One took off on the outside. They used to do the pictures here that way. No, back here. My picture when I'm in the white. Hola, Mary.
Make sure you take that horse around.
Coming up with the 8th race is the Bobby Hill Memorial Race. Groups Awards, we have 2 in this race. Gustavo Hernandez with Dazi, Diego Cesedes with Jeannie Anna Bridal. Groups Awards today sponsored by Bugle Racing and Training. Eighth race is the Bobby Hill Memorial Race in memory of Bobby Hill, one of the state's most proficient horsemen, a successful trainer at Maryland Mile Tracks. Bobby Hill managed Taylor's Purchase Farm, Sparks, Maryland, preparing the farm's thoroughbred yearlings for an annual sale in Saratoga Springs, New York. It's the Bobby Hill Memorial.
But when Robert said that's like another diet, when Robert said that's my favorite salad.
Dazzy.
Hey, he followed behind. Two took off. One took off on the outside.
They're off. In the first call, she runs this town, Meg on the outside, and Bossiness moving up with early foot 2. Jeannie in a bridle, and the inside is Dazzy. Dazzy moves up to the spot or 2. Dazzy within a length and a half or 2 in the front as they push on in the first turn of 3. She runs this town with Bossiness alongside. Meg parked to the far outside as they round the far turn for the first time. Just in behind is Dazzy on hold, riding along in 4th position. Dazzy, the red cap, near the inside. Extreme outside is Jeannie in a bridle. Now Jeannie in a bridle is trying to put more pressure on a slow pace, opening quarter 25-4. So Jeannie in a bridle Jorge Hernandez goes on inside there. Bossinas coming back for a little bit more. Dazzy has been patient throughout in third position on to turn 2. Meg racing out in the clear, and last as she runs this town, who's dropped out and ridden along in the back. They have about a half mile left to go, half in 51 and 1. And so Jeannie in a bridle is the leader. Jeannie in a bridle from Dazzy. Outside is Meg. Meg is trying to catch. Jeannie in a bridle has the lead midway down the back stretch. Dazzy scrubbed on for more run from third, and she runs this town. Killing off last is Bossy Mix into the far turn. About a quarter of a mile left to go. Jeannie in a bridle has to kick on. Has a 2-length advantage. Meg is second. Dazzy's driving on the inside of third as they pass the Ferris wheel. Then she runs to this town and far back Bossy does. Top of the stretch, Gina in the bridle. Swings wide, drifting out toward the center of the track. Meg was second and Dazzy finished third.
Pinche yo que la cago. Primero me da
Pero usted le gustó el 5. Así que a veces ganó también. ¿Usted acuerda?
50.08.
Ganó también.
el 3 y el 2. Pinche como roban, hoy estaba pagando más. El de la 4 es una vieja, ¿no?
Hernandez winning jockey 2 wins, almost still in the glorious stable. Trained by Hugh McMahon, bred in Pennsylvania by Smart Angle LP. 5-year-old darting around there by Great Notion out of Included Check by Include. $2 exact at $29.40. Trifecta $24.50. Double 1 3 $23.80. Pick 3 $75. Bobby Hill Memorial Race. Honor of Bobby Hill, Georgianne Hills, Money Racing Secretary, making the trophy presentation to the winning connections. This race in memory of Bobby Hill, one of the state's most proficient horsemen, successful trainer at the Maryland Mile Tracks. Managed Taylor's Purchase Farm in Sparks, Maryland.
It's one who seems kind of keen to get out there and do her job. She knows it quite well. A little bit curious, how did you see the pace unfolding in this race? Because there was quite a bit of shuffling going around as they were making their way around here.
Yeah, it got a little bit messy there, but he kind of pushed and managed to get the clear on the back stretch, and that incentivized her.
Indeed. Horse who really likes her job and very professional doing it. She was able to go ahead and turn that into her own advantage. Congratulations to these connections, and hopefully see you back here next year.